Hi, this is Jaya. In this video, we shall see the summary of The Arrival's Tale, a story by Abdul Razak Gurna. This story is a short piece of a project about refugee tales. And here he shares the story of an unnamed refugee. The name of the character is not given. And he is a refugee who is detained in the UK for years. He loses his identity and he faces endless bureaucratic limbo. And this story highlights the dehumanizing experience of asylum seekers and the urgent need for compassionate welcome set to the framework of Chaucer's Canterbury Tales. And here he tries to reclaim the narratives of migration from state control. His book is inspired by Chaucer, where we find a lot of writers and actors collaborate and share their stories of refugees and detainees. And the aim of this book is to counter hostile immigrative narrations. And the tale here emphasizes the uprootedness because they are coming from some other country and they have no idea about going back. But here they have a fragmented identity, that is, they don't have a clear identity, and they are aliens, that is, they are looked as outsiders, and that is the experience which the migrants share because they have telling from their own experience. And here particularly we have a man who has fled from Zanzibar, and the arrival states a story about a man seeking asylum. And here he says that he had come from his home country to UK, and he says the reason why he fled from his home country is he had told the girls at his Sunday school not to undergo female circumcision. And this made all the powerful Muslims in his village angry. His house was burnt down and his life was threatened. So, in order to escape from being killed, with the help of his friends, he managed to get a flight to London. On arriving in London, he went and met a friend in Colchester, and this friend advised him to go to the Home Office in Croydon and apply for asylum. Asylum is a place where he can get some refuge. And here he was then placed in various accommodations. He was not able to stay in one place. First he stayed in Berry House for 5 days, then he stayed in a house in Newcastle for a month, and finally he settled down in a flat in Glasgow, and even this is not permanent. And he was interviewed for 5 hours, but after 5 hours of interviewing him, they refused his application. Then for the next 2 years he applied again and again and again, but he was repeatedly denied. And finally in 2009 he got success with the help of a refugee council solicitor. And though he was allowed to stay in UK, that did not mean that his struggles had ended. He was not allowed to work, and therefore he had to work illegally as a part-time job worker. And because of this, he was working illegally. He was arrested many times, and during this times he lost his papers, he lost whatever property he had, and he also had to be in the prison for 12 months. And later he was released in 2011. And when he came out, he was in a state of limbo, that is, he was not in a position to work, and he is still waiting for further hearings. And it describes his current situation as the edge of hell, and the story ends here. If you have anything more to add on to what I've said, please write it in the comment box, like the video, share it with your friends, and if you have not subscribed my channel, please subscribe and support. Thank you.